Warning: the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to GeoGuessr. We are doing a mountainous world today, a map by Vojife. 3-minute time challenge, and it's been about a month since the last time we played this map. Crazy, right? Fucking crazy. Originally, before I saw the language, I was thinking Japan. Now that I'm seeing the language, it looks kind of Greek. So we're going to probably guess somewhere in Greece. Maybe we go mainland. We don't go for a little tiny island. I think that might be our better bet. Ooh, definitely Greek. It's definitely somewhere in Greek. I don't understand Greek. I know Malacca, which is the curse for asshole, but it's said with endearment. Yeah, that changes everything. So, if you call someone a Malacca, you're usually calling them an asshole, but like, I love you, asshole. Kind of, you know? I don't know. It's fucking weird. That's what the Greek guy I work with said. Don't ask me questions. Well, actually, no, you know what? Fuck it. Ask me questions, and I'll forward them to the Greek man, and hopefully, all your questions will be answered. If not, that's what Google's for, and we can clearly turn to Google and probably get a better response. Maybe it's certain parts of Greece that do that. I'm not too sure. But it's been around for thousands of years because that's how long the Greek language has been around for. Amazing, right? It's amazing how fast time flies. Just 500 years ago, we were all dying in the bubonic plague. Now we're reborn again. This time in a new millennium. And we're doing stupid shit, like watching people play games on YouTube where they try to figure out what country they're in. Haha, I'm making a joke. Fuck, man. Let's just see if we can be lucky today. I'm feeling like we're not gonna get too lucky. We're up here. I don't know. We're probably not far south. Because further south is Athens, which I'm sure we would be able to figure out, especially since most of the historic landmarks are built around there. Further south than that was where Sparta was, and I believe Sparta had a few mountains, but not like crazy. And then you got all the island nations, which not gonna have a giant fucking mountain like this in it. That's just, I don't know, maybe that's common knowledge, common sense, whatever you want to call it. We definitely got to be on mainland. Fuck. Well, we're out of time. We didn't really find anything. And we end up a lot further south, over by where Sparta was. Sparti is okay. A place called Kapsus. Or I can't even read it because that's where it is. Something Ras. Cardaras. Guaranteed. Yeah, we were way off. I figured we had to be further north for bigger mountains. Whatever. I did say Sparta had mountains though, so I'm not too shocked here. Potentially Canada. Potentially. But I'm feeling like this is more like the Alps. And that says Lofoten. That doesn't help us. That looks like an EU style plate, which definitely tells us we're not in Canada. But that mountain right over yonder doesn't really look like something we'll be able to figure out. We do have a flag. We can get a good image on it. It looks like the red, the white, and the blue stripe. So I believe that's Finland, but it could be Norway. I'm thinking Finland though. Definitely not Sweden. Sweden's blue and yellow. I think it actually might be blue and white and yellow, but whatever. Okay, now we have a website. It looks like it says NO. Is that NO? That is NO. VB.NO. Fuck. I'm thinking the NO stands for Nordic, right? I'm thinking NO is Nordic. Because I don't think it's Norway. No, it's probably Norway. Let's just fucking accept our fate. Alrighty. Fuck everything. Let's keep looking. I don't think this is Norway. It's probably Finland. We found NO. Come on. It's, you know what? We're gonna start saying shit just so that it's wrong. There's no way we're in Norway, as we end up in Norway. This feels like Poland, but we're not gonna guess Poland, and we end up in Poland. You know, we gotta start fucking around with stuff like that. See if that maybe helps us get better scores. We gotta play the cards of fate, man. That's what I'm talking about. Let's return to start. See if we can't find something this way, because that's where the village name was. Maybe a better indication. Maybe they'll tell us how far away Oslo is, or something along those lines. We are near some water, and water is to our west, which is kind of why we're guessing like over here-ish. Maybe we're in a place called Assen. Maybe we're nowhere. I'm going with the nowhere aspect, but at least we know we're in Norway. All right, like that's what's important. Now, this isn't exactly what I expect when I think of Norway. We don't really end up with too many mountainous areas. Usually, it's kind of maybe I'm just bullshitting, but we usually have a lot of like random islands off the coast, and sometimes we just end up in like forests where there's just a lot of fucking trees and it kind of feels flat. And maybe there's a lot of mountains around us and we just can't see it because of the amount of trees that are covering the road. Or maybe I'm just going fucking crazy and I'm losing my fucking mind, which is probably the realistic thing. That had a sign, but we're out of time, so it doesn't even fucking matter. A lot further north. Now, there were too many trees, so I would have never guessed far north. Over by a place called Oslo, which I think is one of the names we found. And that Slovle. No, I can't. No matter how many times I'm gonna try to pronounce this, I won't be able to do it. All right, no matter how many times, because I don't know this AE. I don't know what the sound makes, and I have no idea how to do an SV sound. Slovle. Yeah, just. All right, looks like we're at an airport. This is something. Yeah, there's a plane right there, an air indicator. Where's the runway? I'm afraid. Yellow divider line, I'm thinking Alaska or Canada, just based on landscape itself. Gas food. Ooh, we can check the gas station. Toad River Lodge. World famous Alaskan highway hat collection. So we're in Alaska. There you go. Racetrack, gas, Toad River Lodge, and RV park. I don't know where Toad River is. We know we're in Alaska. We know we're on the Alaskan highway. Let us... I had to refresh, sorry. Let us bring us to the potential Alaskan highway, which I'm thinking is 1. Right? Now, can we find a place called Toad River? Fuck. Probably not. Trapper Creek... Denali High Adventure, Denali State Park. And we have an airport right to our right, which is fucking sketchy as shit. Airstrip, keep off. Alright, yeah. No. That is the sketchiest shit I've ever seen. Alrighty, what does this sign say? Again, we're looking for a Toad River. Fuck. McKinley Park, Healy. I just need something that says, like, Toad River. Anywhere. Anywhere. No, you're not gonna even fucking name your rivers over here, guys? Fuck you. Dry Creek, Porter Creek. Fuck. Ferry. Clear. Come on. Toad River? I don't know anything about Alaska, to be honest. Here's North Pole, Alaska. Is there... Red Devil, Russian Mission. I just need Toad River. And that's something we would clearly pick up on, right? Like, we'd clearly pick up on something called Toad River. If it's big enough. I don't think it's big enough. Talk, Chicken, Eagle Village. Come on. Central Circle, Fort Yukon, Coldfoot, Beatles. I think they gave up naming these places. Deering, Teller, Wales. And then it's Russia. This is literally Russia. Point Hope, Point Lay, Alpine, Sagwan, Gordon, Arctic Village. Yeah, we're done. We're fucking done. Where's Toad River? I just should ask Siri where the fuck Toad River is. Oh, we're out of time. Here's Togayak. Not even in fucking Canada. United States. We found Toad River, guys, on the Alaskan Highway, and we ended up in fucking Canada. Fuck you, Canada. Fuck you. Seriously? To be fair, we didn't see if it was a speed limit that said kilometers or not. What we saw was Alaskan Hat Collection, Toad River Lodge, Stone Mountain Safaris. Here's the airstrip. Like, god damn it. Fuck everything. Fuck everything. Seriously, fuck everything. This feels like Europe. I'm gonna say probably the Swiss or the Italian Alps. Let's see. French. Probably. I guess this doesn't necessarily have to be French because this looks like a little Spanish. And then we're gonna end up in Portugal, right? It's just gonna be amazing. It's gonna be great. Maybe we're in Luxembourg. Let's not forget about them. They exist, kind of. Sometimes in our dreams. It's just a bad day, guys. It is just a fucking bad day. Oh man. Alrighty. This is why we can only play this map once a month. Maybe we need to play it a little bit more frequently. Obviously, there's a lot of fucking mountains around the world. There is a lot of places where mountains don't really have anything. You're not going to find a town or a village. You're just going to kind of be there. And that doesn't exactly make it easy for us. Let's see if we can go the other direction. If you have a flag, that would be amazing. License plates are throwing me off. They don't really look EU. They kind of look South American. Maybe that changes our thought process. Maybe we go somewhere in South America, Bolivia, Argentina. But does this not feel like the Swiss Alps? Come on, am I going fucking crazy? I know I am, but like right now, am I going crazy? That doesn't look like a typical fucking place. The A&D, I'm thinking means Andes Mountains. Alright? We're changing our guess. We're already lost. Everything's already fucked up. We're fine. How badly can we fuck this up? Now I need that sign, which is right next to us. France. And then Andorra la Vella. What the... Well, I guess we're not going with South America this time. What do we have here? What do we have here? No idea. Alright, so France is probably south of us, which means we could actually go with Luxembourg or Switzerland. I don't know anything about Luxembourg, but we can't forget that they exist, even though they're a small fucking country that nobody cares about. Maybe I'm wrong there. Maybe people who live there care about it. Don't they have like more people who work from outside the country than live inside the country? Isn't that how that works? Like, come on. Come on. You know, you gotta figure it out. We're not figuring it out. Villa Park Private Residences. The office. Sketchy as fuck. Do you literally... I was gonna say, are these fucking webcams? Oh man. We're in Andorra, which is another small little fucking place that nobody knows about. Other side of France. We went with Luxembourg, which is a little bit bigger than Andorra. Still, same results. We're done today. No, it's just... Alright. Rounded characters. We're going Korea. Yellow divider line, though. And we're on the right-hand side of the road. No, definitely Korea. If not, we could be like... Hong Kong or something. There's a flag. I think I see the Korean flag. It's a white flag with like a bunch of little... It's like a circle with the blue and the red. That's definitely the Korean flag. Can we get a good image of the Korean flag? Kind of, sort of. There's the lines. There's the blue and the... wow, blue and the red. I know I'm colorblind, but goddamn, I could at least say it. School zone. 2018. Fuck. Sam Dwayne, 1 Gil, and then I don't even want to try and pronounce that, so we're not going to. Alright, where do we go? Where do we go from here? There is a green sign. There's no translations on it, as far as I could see. But these are the names of towns. Perfect. Can we find a road number for the place we are currently on? These? No. There's another Korean flag. I just had the fucking hiccups. They're gone though. Korean flag. We know we're in Korea. Does that actually have something on it? The something environmental. The Wangpikyeon Environmental Branch Office. Fuck. Here's the thing. I say it every fucking time we're here. Korea is really bad at naming things. Alright? Especially on Google Maps. You think you're right here. Alright, I want a road number. It's on 37. Zoom out. I want to know what this road number is. 345. It's not built to help us out. Which kind of fucking sucks. We're looking for something called Wong. We just need to put something down, just so we have a guess in fucking in South Korea. We know it's not North Korea because communism, you know, doesn't exactly like us. Well, the United States, they probably like everyone else but us. Maybe I'm wrong there. But we're looking for a Wangpikyeon. Yeah, we're gonna spend the rest of the 13 fucking seconds looking for that. We're not gonna find it. We're gonna see it on the map. I'm gonna talk about how we would have never been able to find it, and then we move on. Right? Isn't that a great prediction? We're fucked. A second left. Whatever. Right side. Yeah. We would have had to zoom in pretty fucking far to find this. Not even showing us the correct thing, unless this is the Wang something district, which isn't even labeled on the fucking map because Google's great. But that was our best score of the day. Clearly, we had some fucking issues. Fuck you, Canada. Norway, it's whatever. You had trees in a place I didn't think you had trees. Andorra, at least I went for another unknown country, right? I mean, you guys know pretty well you're European. United States, if I ask somebody where Andorra is, they're gonna point in Africa. I guarantee it. I guarantee if I go, hey guys, there's a country, it's called Andorra. Where do you think Andorra is? Not one fucking person will tell me it's in Europe. Not one. I guarantee it. Maybe I do that. Maybe I fuck with you guys. But that is all we got for the day. Thank you all so much for watching. Actually, that is not all we got for the day. Let's see the fucking full results. Aphelion crushing it. Screenshot the world. Not too far behind. Only about 550 points. It looks like the deciding factor may have been Norway and a combination of Korea. Mostly Korea, it looks like, which was the last location. Martin coming in third. Looks like you also went with Alaska. Also went with the northern part of Greece and the southern tip of Norway, so I'm not the only one. Obviously fucking up more in Canada than anywhere else. And then Alex just going for the distance, man. He's going the distance. But that is all we have for the day. Thank you all so much for being here. I do hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you all tomorrow for yet another episode. Have a good rest of your day, and bye-bye.